he ended up becoming my best friend. But anyway, there was a situation that had gone down and I was there for him all the time, man. And I would like walk to see this guy, and I mean miles. Accumulatively, it was probably about 4 miles there just to see him for like 5 minutes. And I'd walk right back. I was entirely enamored. He got really close with like my family and my mom was really sick at the time too, so like his presence, regardless of like my feelings for him as being like so close to me, yeah, the feelings made it that much more intense, but meant the world to me. So anyway, through these hard times when my mom was passing, he would like pick her up from the hospital and stuff like that, for rides and stuff, because my mom was very frail. Like I would literally have to like pick her up and carry her upstairs to the bathroom. So I was going through all that, and I was just like, hey, so it's inevitable, my mom will be passing. I said, will you be there for me? He said, yeah. My phone rang. I walked over and I answered it, and I got the news, and I just collapsed. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. It couldn't be real. And then I looked it up online. It was true. And I was so selfish. I felt so selfish because I wanted him to be there for me when my mom died. My mom ended up being there for me. And I mean, it was bad, dude. I couldn't even open the door and go outside without breaking down. I couldn't cross one of the bridges over to the town of the house because like I'd break down. Like I used to get anxiety on like bridges just because of the metaphor of like the distance between our houses. But anyway, his mom and I still talk. We're still really close. It is crazy that this happened a long time ago, and it still hurts the same. Yeah, so anyway, a few months later, I don't know, sometime later, right after that, my mom ended up dying. And all of my friends I pushed away. I didn't know how to deal, man. It was tough. And then I got mad at Red because I felt that I wasn't a good enough reason for him to stay. But throughout all of that, I had to learn. Dude, I honestly thought I'd never pick up after this. I got angry, I got depressed, I got bitter. My father, who had me resent who I was my entire life, whom I still loved, but I resented that part of him because the best feeling in the world, the one thing that was my one bane that gave me the most feeling in the world, is the one part that he hated. So I became a totally different person. I tried to be there for him. I tried so hard. And literally, as you guys probably seen in my first video, I take helping people very seriously. Hence the reason why I have a Superman tattoo on my chest. In my town, I'm literally known as Superman. But throughout all of that, I had to learn. I felt hopeless after that. I was afraid to ever admit it, but I was absolutely, entirely, unequivocally in love with that man. I felt ashamed for it. Because I'm religious. I love God. So I battled with that, and I felt like maybe God took him away from me because of who I am. So I began to hate myself. And then after he was gone, I still couldn't change who I was, so maybe that's why he took my mom. It was the most important person in my life. Dude. Yeah. And then so I just felt like everybody else was gonna hate me for being who I was. So I pushed everyone away, and that's how come it took me this long to realize that not only did I and when I did come out, I did I came out, I was open about it, because I'm not a person who's gonna deny any form of truth. I'm very confrontational, I'm upfront, I'm real, I'm a man. But I resented every single part of myself, so I felt that my friends would do the same. And then so whenever I came out to them, no one really cared. But it was like it was too good to be true. There was no way that they didn't care. I always had this notion that in the back of their mind they were thinking something. They were saying something. And it wasn't until actually just recently I learned no one really gives a fuck that I'm gay. The only thing I ever wanted to do is help people and be a good person, and my friends actually see that and they love that. I mean, I've literally taken the shirt off of my back for a random stranger before. I've literally done that. Actually, more than once. And I guess that's all that they really cared about. But with my grief, what helped me get over that was a few little tricks that I thought is I was so depressed. I never thought I'd be happy again. Even then, after that, I guess I started searching for that feeling that Red had given me before, and I would just look to date. But I don't hook up, so I'm very chivalrous. So I tried dating, never worked out. I actually struggle with dating, really hard. Not because no one can measure up to that, because, I don't know, I actually don't know why guys just don't like me. Whatever, I'm fine with myself. But, yeah, no, I stayed close with his mom. His mom and I are still close. We actually just got done talking the other day. We talk at least every month. But yeah, what helped me grieve and get over all of that is, one, having the support of my friends, and two, I had to stop feeling so goddamn sorry for myself. And then I hated myself, and I had a brother who was away for a long time. And it was weird because I was so already out to all of my friends, and he came back and I had to come out again. And this is my oldest brother, so again, that fear never goes away. I have to come out again. So I told him, and he kind of knew. Of course, he's my brother. And he gave me the best advice in regards to my feelings and how to approach them. He said, "You know the Bible?" I was like, "Yeah, I do, and that's why I'm so conflicted." He was like, Here's what you need to stop doing, Ron. He said, stop apologizing for something you cannot control. Those words resonated with me. Stop apologizing for something that you cannot control. Literally gave me reassurance that I cannot control how I feel. And the fact that he knew that, and still, because like our family, like I said, is very religious, like that meant the world to me, man. And like I just really figured that people actually gave a fuck. And then so I had to do a lot of soul searching, and I guess I just like tried to forget about that part, and I just tried to, whatever, I was gay. I didn't ever come to analyzing like how I feel, why I am the way I am, you know what I mean? Going into depth and understanding myself. So, I don't know, I started having like these really bad depressed moments where like, even I tried to commit suicide. More than once. Not gonna go into detail about that, not right now. But yeah, I had to stop feeling so goddamn sorry for myself. I had to pick up. I had to be strong. I have so many friends and so many people that go through so much, and because I've been through so much, they come to me. I have to be strong for my friends. I have to be strong for me. I am so tired of being sad. I am so tired of being lonely. I'm so tired of feeling that nobody wants me. I'm so tired of feeling like nobody actually loves me because of who I am, which actually means that I am the one with the problem of who I am. So, I'm working on that. I am. I'm proud that I'm gay. No one ever says that they like being gay. No one ever does. I'm more on the lines of where I am okay with the fact that I'm gay because I'm dealt the cards that I'm dealt, but I'm not like happy about it. I want to get to the point where I'm entirely comfortable with like who I am and its wholeheartedness. Yeah, so I had to grieve and get over that, and I had to understand that Red, whenever he had finished his life, that it had nothing to do with me. I felt responsible. I felt he was going through his own thing. Yeah, I try to be there, and this is actually funny. I have a Superman complex. It's actually a disorder where I just feel obligated, where I am sired and I have to save everyone. The fact that he was one of the most important people in my life and I couldn't save him, I took it out on myself. So I had to realize that that wasn't my fault at all. And then for my mom, I took that so hard. I got mad at God. She was great. She's really great. So, but I had to realize, and one thing that helped me is like, my mom, she lost her mom, my grandmother. So I guess she gets to go to the other side and be with her mom. So I figured if my mom could go through the rest of her life, then I can too. And that's when I made a vow to live like her, love like her. Her love was infinite. It was very strong. But the point is that throughout all of that grief, I am still kind, and I'm still here. I'm still going on, and I still smile. I still dance. I still sing. I still have my family backing me up. I'm still blessed. I'm so blessed. Being that Red's not here anymore, I still feel him, and I have his mom, and yeah, so I'm blessed. I am definitely blessed.